Nigel, another big 3 points in the bag as you carry on your tremendous league campaign. Just how important was it to get back to winning ways tonight?
I thought that's the most important win of the season. On the back of the disappointment, the cup disappointment, which would have been easy to have a little bit of a hangover tonight, losing in the 95th minute. I thought we were outstanding tonight from start to finish, and the effort on the back of Saturday was remarkable tonight. Once again, I thought supporters sensed it and everything, and I thought the quality of the game generally was better than a League Two game. I thought it was more like a league, having played it in League One with Burton. I thought that was the standard tonight from both teams.
Yeah, it certainly looked like two teams who are high on confidence, both gunning for promotion as well. You got off to a great start too.
Yeah, we always try and start strong, especially at home. Got that early goal again, and I thought we had a brilliant chance to double it on about 12-13 minutes with 𝗀𝗏𝗏𝘁𝗵. Stephen Quinn just overhit his pass back to him a little bit, and he rushed it and he went over the bar. I thought that was as good a chance as we had, and should have doubled our lead.
Yeah, and the second goal as well. What about that run from 𝗵cie first of all to get the penalty? It just shows exactly what he's all about, isn't he? Just running at players, full of energy still, and in the end he earned a crucial penalty.
I think to go from the edge of your own box, all the way to deep into their penalty area and win a penalty at the pace he runs at, I think he excites everybody. He excites the crowd when he gets going like that, and you certainly, as a defender, as quick as their lad was, you certainly wouldn't want him running at you. I thought it was a penalty, and at last we've took one away.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it took a few misses to get there in the end, but Steve McLaughlin picked the ball up. He's on good form as well himself in terms of goals, and certainly a confident finish. Yeah,
it was funny because obviously Danny's taken them before, and I think Laps is sort of generally going to be on them when he's in the team, when he's fit. And we just mentioned it a few minutes before we went out. I said, who's on pens? And nobody said anything. And then Stephen Quinn said, I'll take him if you want. And Macca said, I'll take him. And so we'll sort it out between yourself, your good mates, and who fancies it on the, when it happens.
Yeah, I suppose it's one of those where a player will go, yeah, don't worry, I'll take the penalties. And then when they do go on the go, actually, yeah, maybe not that, might not fancy this one. But Stephen McLaughlin certainly put it away well. And what about that third goal? A goal of real quality, which turned out to be the match winner in the end.
Yeah, I thought we always felt that we needed the third goal, and it was a wonderful goal. I think the quality of the goals, never mind the performances, the quality of the goals that we've scored here. And we were just talking before, the last three games here, when you think about Hartlepool, Boxing Day, Middlesbrough, Saturday and that, I think they've been as good a 3 games as you can get, as 3 games in succession.
Yeah, especially as well because teams have come back from, your team came back from 2 goals down in the previous 2 games and led by 2 goals in tonight's game. It's certainly topsy-turvy games, but certainly getting value for money, aren't they?
Yeah, all 3-2 games, and we should have really won all 3, but we didn't want that last sort of 5-6 minutes. But I thought we dealt with it pretty well, not too many scares within that. I didn't think there'd be 5 minutes, we were thinking sort of 4 minutes of added time, and then we played even considerably more than that, I think. But I thought we saw it out well.
Yeah, and what about the 2 goals that you conceded, particularly the second goal from Swindon? Could you maybe have done better with that one?
I thought both of them. We're always going to be critical about that. I'm sure they'll say the same about our goals. But the first one, we're playing out in an area where we shouldn't be. Ollie Hawkins should be doing better than giving it Ryan Stirk, and then a misplaced pass and he smashed it in. And the second one, it's a long diag switch, and Harry Charles has to get out and deal with it. We need a little bit more from our subs. Richard Narty obviously just a couple of minutes, won a header and a tackle, but when Jason comes on and Harry comes on, we need a little bit more from them. They have to repeat the standard of what's coming off.
And particularly, Zoe, we mentioned it at the start of the interview about a very important 3 points tonight, not only in the manner in which you got them, but also who you took them off. Swindon Town, a side who have done extremely well away from home, to get all 3 points against them and to take 3 points off them, another promotion rival, certainly bodes well, doesn't it? Yeah,
it does, and sets it up nicely for Saturday. I think we're on the road. I think it seems to be all away games once we've played Walsall on Saturday, which is going to be a different prospect for us. I think we should have won down at Swindon earlier in the season, but they have a remarkably good away record, and I think we didn't want to let them settle into any sort of rhythm or get into the stride. And I thought for the majority of the game, our work rate stopped them doing that.
Yeah. On to matters off the pitch. We are in January, of course. Any sign of any players incoming in this window?
Yeah, we're trying. We're close with 1 or 2. But you see, we've got a good 18 out there tonight. Faz Rawson will be back in soon. Tyrese is actually back in tonight as well after COVID. So George Laps is a week or 2 from being fit, and that's on top of the 18 that we put out there tonight. So we've still got a good squad. So there'll be no panicking, and there'll be no sort of desperation buys or loans or signings or anything like that. There's no need.
Yeah, I was going to say, how important is that you don't disrupt the squad with panic buy or anything like that?
Yeah, I don't think we've ever done that anyway, whatever the situation. But we're in a nice position. We will add 2 or 3 bodies to it, and say some of the younger lads will go out and get some football, and we'll just try and improve the squad without breaking any sort of camaraderie and that sort of thing that we have at the moment.
And as well, are we any closer to hearing any news about John Joe O'Toole? Is he staying or is he potentially leaving?
I think it's still up in the air at the moment. He said he still has this very good offer on the table, but if he is going somewhere, I don't think anybody could be any more committed than he was tonight.
Yeah, he was absolutely superb, wasn't he? A real asset to that back four. On to Walsall on Saturday. Is the message to the players just repeat tonight's performance and the recent performances?
That's it. There'll be very little training for those that are playing the starting 11. It'll just be recovery. That's all we did yesterday, and that'll be the programme between now and Saturday. And it is really just about the matches. Heavy surface again tonight, the same as with the rain that we've had. And we're just asking them to repeat it again. But 23 to go. We're only halfway through the season. Seems a lot more than that, doesn't it? We're only halfway through our league games, so still plenty to play for.
Yeah, it certainly is. And as well, no appearance for Danny Johnson tonight, and Ollie Clark played a big chunk of that game. How close are we to seeing them back to full fitness and back to their best?
Ollie Clark was just cramping up with his calf, which has been a problem. So he's once again still building up, but can't quite get through 90 minutes. And Danny was probably coming on. If it had stayed 3-1, he'd have probably come on for the last 5 minutes. But with them getting the goal back, then we probably needed Richard Narty to go back there. And Danny's in contention for Saturday, but he knows as well as anybody when the strikers are playing and scoring. Jordan and 𝗀𝗏𝗴𝘂𝗁 are doing well at the moment. Then he's got to work hard to get back in the team.
Excellent. Appreciate your time, Nigel. Well done tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.